You Ray listening to Emotional Friendship, a podcast that is shared weekly here on the YouTube channel of Emotional Friendship. Hello, a warm hello, a sincere hello, and a big loving hello to every one of you. Welcome back, dear friends, to Emotional Friendship, the podcast that feels close to the heart, familiar, gentle, and kind. We're here with you every week, no matter what life throws your way. If you hear the tone of my voice today and feel that I sound a little extra cheerful, well, it's true. I'm happy. And more than that, I truly want to share this feeling with you. I want to pass on this gentle energy because let's be honest, a day has 24 hours, right? And within those 24 hours, so much can happen. You might start the morning feeling great, then something annoying happens around noon. Maybe you feel down in the afternoon, or suddenly something lifts your spirits again. It changes constantly. 1 minute you're laughing, the next you're upset. That's how life is. It just keeps moving. That's why I always try to create a moment in my week to pause, to step outside of all the chaos and noise. Just a little moment to breathe, to feel light, calm, and grounded. Because even if life is messy, even if a lot is going on, I want to remind myself, I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm still in the present. I'm still listening to a familiar voice. And maybe you are too. Maybe right now. You're hearing a voice that feels like a friend telling you a story. And that's something special. That's peace. That's a joy I believe we all need more of, especially in this fast-paced world we live in. So, for this new week ahead, I wish you happiness, in any form it may come. If you're going through a tough time, then even just a small moment of ease, of comfort, of softness, that's already happiness. And if your life is going smoothly right now, then being able to continue the flow, to grow in it, that's happiness too. You see, happiness, it's really about perspective. I've traveled a lot. I've been to busy, fancy, luxurious cities. You know, the kind of places where everyone is well-dressed, beautiful, confident. One evening, I sat in a restaurant surrounded by people like that. Designer clothes, lovely hair, high-end everything. But what struck me was many of them didn't look happy. In fact, some looked so burdened out tired, like they were carrying a weight that couldn't be seen. It made me realize happiness isn't about appearances. It's not about what you wear or how successful you look. On the other hand, I've also been to quiet, rural villages, even poor places. I've seen little kids running around, laughing, playing with things like an old orange, a coconut shell, or a rock. And you know what? Watching them play, I felt jealous, really, because those kids were playing with no worries. They weren't thinking about likes on social media. They didn't need a phone, or Wi-Fi, or battery, or even a fancy toy. They were just happy. They were free. And in that moment, I wished I could feel the kind of joy again. The kind that doesn't need a reason. The kind where you're just happy being alive in the present moment. And that, my friend, that is happiness. That's real happiness. So I say it again. Happiness is about perspective. It's not about your circumstances. It's about the way you see your life, the way you understand your own story, the way you choose to feel it. If you can truly believe that, then happiness is never far. It's always within reach. You don't need everything to be perfect. You just need to believe that small joys matter, because belief is where it all begins. So for this week ahead, my wish for you is that you find just a little bit of that feeling, that lightness, that warmth, the gentle sense that you're okay right here, right now. You are alive, and you have every right to feel good in your own present moment. All right, let's move into today's main story. The title of this week's episode is Journey Back to the Present. Sounds a bit strange, doesn't it? Usually when we talk about journeys, we think of going back to the past or forward into the future. But today, I want to talk about a journey into the present. Yes, a journey back to now. And I gave it that name because it really captures something important. I believe it's a helpful method for anyone who's feeling lost in life. Someone who feels like they've strayed from who they want to be. This idea, journey back to the present, might just help them find their direction again. Let me explain how. Imagine you want to become someone, maybe a version of yourself that's strong, kind, calm, healthy, successful, skilled, or loving. Whatever that ideal version looks like to you, close your eyes and picture it. Picture your most ideal self. Now ask yourself this: if I were already the person living in the present moment, what would I be doing every day? What would I eat? How would I wake up? What time would I sleep? How would I speak to others? How would I treat my body? What would I focus on? And once you answer that, just start doing it. That's what I mean by journeying back to the present. It's like dreaming in reverse. Instead of just imagining your future self, you bring that self into your now. You let it shape how you live today. So let's say you want to become someone healthy. Okay, instead of just hoping for it, ask, what does a healthy person eat? How do they move their body? Do they drink enough water? Do they stay up late? Do they check their phone first thing in the morning? And you start living like them. Today, step by step, day by day, you become that person. I do this all the time, honestly. I use this idea a lot in my own life. For example, when I dreamed of being a lecturer, a teacher, no one knew me back then. I had no students. I had no stage. But I imagined myself as someone who was already a great teacher. And I asked, how would that person speak? How would they explain things? How would they prepare? How would they inspire others? And you know what I did? I taught stuffed animals. I'd line up teddy bears and talk to them like they were my class. I'd imagine their faces, their questions, their smiles. I gave my best. I taught with passion. And those moments felt real to me. So when the real opportunity came, when I had a real class, real students, I wasn't nervous. I was ready because I had already been living my dream. I had already journeyed back to the present. And that's what I wish for you too. Don't just dream about a future version of yourself. Start living like them now. That's how dreams become real, not by chance, but by choice, by action, by daily commitment. So whatever your dream is, whether it's to be a leader, a creator, a parent, an artist, stop waiting. Stop thinking you're not ready. You are ready. The moment you choose to act like your future self, you become that version. Little by little, that's the message of this episode. The keyword is journey back to the present. If you can hold onto that, if you can live it, I promise, life will start to feel different. You'll feel lighter, happier, more in control. So I leave you with this wish. May your week ahead be full of small joys. May your heart feel safe and your spirit feel free. And may you always know, you don't need to wait for happiness. It's already waiting for you in the present moment. See you next week, friends. And until then, take good care of yourself and take little steps toward who you already are deep down inside. With love and gratitude, bye for now.